into a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, as your career goes along, you naturally lose a little bit. But he takes great care of himself. He puts a lot of effort into his preparation. And he's smart about picking his spots. That's why he's still a factor out there on the offensive end.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's MP in at the center position. And for the Nuggets, out on the perimeter, it's going to be Brown and Johnson. Jokic is out there with Peyton Watson. And it's Murray in at the one. Now, let's head courtside to hear more about MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, he had a flat-out insane game, setting a new NBA record for threes in a game, passing the 14 that Klay Thompson hit back in 2018. The new record holder told me, quote, "I was just in the zone. Everything was going in. It was the best feeling in the world. And it was so much fun to watch, guys."
It was a lot of fun to watch. Thank you. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to everyone. Greg, it is a huge day on the NBA calendar.
Well, getting a Christmas game is special. They're normally reserved for the best teams, and the guys on the floor tonight have earned their chance to be on the big stage.
Now Watson, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Just two to shoot, and Jokic slings it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
DiVincenzo passes to MP, drains it from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Johnson. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Here's Jokic. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Jokic showing his mid-range talent this time. Dynamic with the ball all over the floor.
Outside Edwards. No good on the triple. Nuggets have gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game. Jokic with the screen on McDaniel. Tips it up. Jokic on the foul. Jokic has got 6. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. MP against Jokic. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
MP against Jokic. Murray outside. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's MP. Three-pointer, Randall. And Brown pulls it down. Denver leading by 4. Pass to Watson. And here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Can't connect from short range.
As he often does, he gets to the rim. But that's just stellar defense.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Watson kicks to Murray. Johnson, the pass to Murray. Jokic with the screen on DiVincenzo. Deflected by MP.
A big swat and rejection by MP. He had to really love that one.
And MP throws it down.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. It sure does look good.
Offensive rebound. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to... And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
We've got Hardaway. Also Jamal Murray out there. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Bruce Brown. It's Najee in at the power forward position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Now here is Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. And it's off from three-point range. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And MP throws it down.
Another dime in the stellar career of dime dropping by Mike Conley. I tell you, he's dropped thousands of dimes in his career.
Here's Murray. Last game, 26 points. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. Brown outside. Takes a three. It's hauled in by MP.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Conley kicks to MP. Timberwolves passing it around. MP with the easy bucket inside.
Does not get any easier than that for MP. Capitalizing in tight.
Island against Hardaway. Now here's Valanciunas. He is a good contributor to his team, averaging about 2.5 points a game.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Shannon out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
That was just a bad pass. There's no other way to describe it. It happens, but that was bad.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Ingles is checked in. The Nuggets trail by 4. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Valanciunas with a screen on Highland. Hardaway for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And the dunk by MP.
Now, this is what we want from MP. Night after night, an energetic performance on the offensive end.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Valanciunas. And another miss by Denver.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
To the middle. That's good from Randall on the assist by MP. Randall's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves. So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Jones checked in for Najee. Timberwolves also changing it up. Shannon's checked in, and it's Clark in for Highland. Murray outside. Trying to end the drought. Drills the three-pointer. Murray's got 11.
We've seen Murray shoot it at over a 40% clip for a season. To me, I think that's a sign of a really good shooter.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves. It remains a commitment to top continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Johns, we thank you for the report.
Erased him right at the rim. The young guy, MP, energetically going for that block.
Puts up a three. MP, the triple is down the hatch. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing?
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. It's a 10-point game. They've packed their bags for a long one, as that'll be the first of 7 straight on the road. Murray kicks to Jones. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
So good to see Murray, not just as a scorer, but thriving as a passer, too.
And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. MP against Valanciunas. Pass to Conley. Lets the three fly. Here's MP. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. MP's got 20.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against New York was outstanding. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he registered a triple-double showing off all of his skills. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely down. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Big group substitution here for Denver. Jokic has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Aiden Watson comes in for Jones. Cameron Johnson's checked in for Brown. And Christian Brown subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. MP deciding where to go with it. McDaniels, a screen on Jokic. The three from MP. It's hauled in by Watson. The Nuggets trail by 6. Pass to Brown. Murray outside. Johnson finds Murray. From outside, off the mark. Minnesota leading by 6. Randall passes to MP. Taps in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 4 assists now tonight.
Unselfish, good vision, nice dime by Julius.
Pass to Jokic. Rebound, Minnesota. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Now here's Murray, following the miss by Jokic. Randall grabs the board. MP dishes to Randall. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Buries it from three-point range. And it's an 11-point Timberwolves lead. Denver shooting in this game 45%. Murray the pass to Watson. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Mark, there's no question Peyton Watson is a player on the rise.
Yeah, and I think his ceiling is pretty high. I mean, he's a high-effort guy, seems to be a high-character guy because he's always ready whenever his number is called, and he produces in short stints of playing time. And the versatility he brings defensively, major value added.
Brown's shot is off. Minnesota's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15.
Right there, Daniels is saying, you got to come get me if you want to stop me.
Johnson, the pass to Brown. Watson for 3. Sinks the triple. Watson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Hardaway's checked in for the Nuggets. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Minnesota leading by 11. Outside Edwards. DiVincenzo with the screen for Edwards. For 3, Edwards nails it.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
Here's Jokic. Good defense by MP.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The Nuggets shooting well. They're at 45%. And the shot is good from Johnson.
Well, excellent recognition from Hardaway Jr. to find his teammate there. This guy's an unselfish player.
Minnesota's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. NP going right to the rim.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Brown. The shot misses. Reed with the defensive effort. Minnesota leading by 13. And he throws it down hard.
That's a young, creative mind right there. Hitting P, doing work.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Now here is Hardaway. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas. And a miss there on the triple. And so MV will bring it up for Minnesota. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Bounce pass from Reed. McDaniels on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 5th assist in this one. Hardaway kicks to Watson to end the run. And the rejection by MP.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside, that's how you create high percentage offense.
Here's Hardaway. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Inside, here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
No surprise, Jokic is having a great night. I mean, he is a walking 3-level bucket.
McDaniels, a screen on Jokic. Over in the corner, Edwards. Reed the pass to MP. This one for 3. The rebound by Johnson.
Well, he won't miss many of those. Not when he gets a good look like that.
The Nuggets trail by 18. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Brown. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Pass to Watson. The 3 from Johnson. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Minnesota on top. They lead by 18. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
And with All-Star Weekend approaching quickly, here's an update on how the dunk contest
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even elevate.
And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Denver Nuggets.
It ain't rocket science.
Thank you for being with us.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day. Basketball here on 2K Sports. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, his longest stretch with any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game.
Edwards, a screen on Murray. Down low. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Jokic gets to Murray. Pass to Brown. Now, here's Johnson. Murray surveying the D. Fires for 3. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Well, Murray absolutely has that range. He just needs to find the look he likes, and he'll knock it down.
Pass to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well done.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Sweet move by Jokic against the contact, adjusting and getting the and-one opportunity.
The Nuggets haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5. Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story.
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
And even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Jokic. And the rejection by MP. McDaniels outside. Timberwolves passing it around. MP, and he drops in the layup off the glass. MP's got 34.
He is on one right now, carrying the offense. Just keep finding it.
Murray with it. Picked up by Edwards. Pass to Brown. No good from outside. Timberwolves leading by 18. MP outside. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They are winning this game largely because of his efforts.
Out to the right wing. And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking. We'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Randall dishes to MP. That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Randall's got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter, carrying the load for sure.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over MP, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you guys.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Watson, and the shot goes in. Watson's got 7.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
MP kicks to McDaniels. And here's MP for three. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. And there's another one for the Nuggets.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
MP outside. Pass to McDaniels. Now DiVincenzo. And again, unable to change momentum here. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. Minnesota leading by 7. Hardaway is out there with Murray. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Bruce Brown. It's Najee in at the power forward. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Murray up on top. Goodbye, Conley. Here's Najee. Off target from outside.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built. And that's why they are in control.
Simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
Valanciunas with the ball. Pass to Murray. Puts up a deep three. The long distance three is good. Murray's got 23 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point parade.
And yep, another basket.
It's unbelievable. He's now 5th in the number of 40-point games in a single season.
One of the more bankable scorers this league has ever seen. You have to marvel his consistency. His scoring has been eye-opening. No good from Valanciunas. Timberwolves leading by 9. To the inside. Deflects the pass. Brown outside. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Najee. He's defended by Randall. Murray for 3. And again, it's the Nuggets from deep.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
Hardaway passes to Najee. Murray outside. Pass to Valanciunas. The kick out to Brown. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Randall grabs the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
A 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Najee. The Nuggets trail by 9. Pass to Valanciunas. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Bones Highland. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Denver making a switch here. Najee's checked in. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Back to Murray. The train bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Wow. What can you say?
Reid with a screen on Jokic from outside the arc. Offensive rebound. And Reid throws it down.
Saving that trip. Naz Reid turning a miss into a bucket.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets. That one goes in. That's now 26 points for Jokic. Timberwolves leading by 6. MP outside. Reed with a screen for MP. Another bucket. Wow!
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Well, every game takes him closer to the next benchmark. Next up, second place all time.
And Wilt had 30 games of 50 points or more back in 1963, and that number gets closer and closer with games like this.
Johnson, he's checked in for Bruce Brown. Here's Conley. Reed with a screen on Jokic. The three from MP. It's rebounded by Nagy. And the foul called on MP. Checked in for Denver. Christian Brown comes in for Hardaway. And then for Minnesota, MP's checked in for Rudy Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Reed. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Jokic sets the screen for Murray. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Minnesota. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to MP. For three, Edwards. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Watson for three. That one falls. Coming off the Johnson feed. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Screen by MP. DiVincenzo kicks to MP. And MP responds with a triple.
Coming right back, MP with a huge three.
Nice ball movement by Minnesota. 11 feet away. Edwards, no good. The Nuggets trail by 12. And here is Murray. Jokic. The three doesn't go. Here's McDaniels. Now, here's MP. It's MP attacking, and he jams it in.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
Now Murray. Jokic with his screen on DiVincenzo. Now Jokic. Response, slamming it home.
One of his specialties on display there. A nifty lead pass.
Minnesota leading by 12. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Murray. Drained from outside.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
The Nuggets shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Outside Jokic. Off target from outside. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Jokic fires. Jokic wants it fly from outside.
That high release of the Joker, if you're defending him, you better stay home.
The Timberwolves shooting an incredible 64% from the field in this game.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Now Jokic. Too much. Jokic down low.
You know, the length of Jokic helps on these contested shots because he knows he can score on just about anybody in the league.
Now Edwards. NP outside. And Clark, is someone who has been around the game their entire life, what advice would you give to younger players?
A couple of things, Kevin, I would highlight. One is embrace the work, embrace the process of development, run your own race in that regard, stay away from the snare of compare, and dedicate yourself to being a continual learner and always striving to get better.
It's good. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And another one falls.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so it's Rendell bringing it up now for Minnesota. They lead by 14. NP outside. Just 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. No good. NP against Brown. NP, and there's the dunk.
The win was impressive. 40-plus points in the win, another level entirely. When did you know you were in the zone?
Some nights it doesn't.
Kevin, back to you.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.
Thanks, MP.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
You know, something that makes this matchup interesting, Richard.
we
Both
go.
of these teams execute at a high level on defense.
Yeah, the scoreboard could be looking underfed by the end of the game. The NBA trying to tilt things towards offense, but these two say, not on my watch.
And the starting lineup for the Nets. We've got Traore, also Devin out there, Sharp out there with Michael Porter, and it's Minot in at the 4 spot. Now here's MP. A quick start to the career of MP. Already at 2,000 points, Graham.
The MP is the fastest to 2,000 points in 40 years. Zion was on a similar path, so the future is so bright for him. Can't wait to see MP develop. With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
Off the mark there with a 3. Pass to Minot. Here's Dimon. Inside. Here's Porter over MP, and it's MP with a rebound.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
It's McDaniels on the wing. A good-looking shot from the wing.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Here's Traore doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. And here's Porter outside, sinks the tray.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Timberwolves have gone 1 for 3 so far. The drive by MP, and MP throws it down.
The young buck, MP taking off there.
On the wing, Porter. Pass to Sharp. Here's Dimon, out to the right wing. Now Sharp, covered by MP. 5 on the clock. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Porter from outside. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Randall outside. Pass to Edwards. Here's MP. Good. The assist goes to Edwards. MP's got his second basket of the game.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr., and after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you. Outside Sharp. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Now here's MP. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. The 3, DiVincenzo. Rebounded by the Nets. Last time they met in Brooklyn.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Here's Edwards. What a tremendous game he played against Denver.
Come on, man. So aggressive. MP, that trait will take you a long way in this game.
And Brooklyn with possession here. 7-point differential. Pass to Minot. Here's Traore. 14 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
He anticipated it and he trusted it. MP said, not in my house.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Dimon. And here's Porter. Here's Traore. Launches it. And it's MP with a rebound. Now DiVincenzo jacks up a 3. Knocks down the triple.
Nice, clean bounce